everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So director James Gunn has been on Twitter the last day or so, and he's been teasing the fact that the cast members have gone behind his back and have leaked the final trailer for his DC film, The Suicide Squad. So I thought it would be fun, obviously, since they didn't even leak it. They were just playing around and having a good time. Obviously, and Jai Courtney, John Cena, and the whole cast were all releasing this trailer, which was officially released, by the way. Most likely probably going to be played in front of screenings of Fast 9 this weekend. So I thought it'd be fun to check out this trailer that was released and let you guys know what I think about it. So let's check it out. Here we go.
Robert Dubois. He's in prison for putting Superman in the ICU with a kryptonite bullet.
I'm not joining.
Oh wow, that's an interesting tidbit. That's cool.
We'll see.
My court date is coming up, and Miss Waller said maybe you could help me out.
You're fletching in my
Oh.
Everyone stand down.
Miss Waller, I don't stand down.
I got intense quick, didn't it?
I wouldn't take such extreme measures if this mission went more important than you could possibly imagine. Are you in or out? Good. Let's meet your team.
Good old Amanda Waller. She hasn't changed a bit, has she?
Each member is chosen for his or her own completely unique set of abilities.
I'm gonna love King Shark. I got this feeling.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Had to go number 2.
Good to know.
TMI, Harley. TMI.
Is this thing a dog?
A dog? What kind of dog do you think it is, mate?
I'm gonna go with Afghan Hound.
Oh my god, is it a werewolf?
Yo, they sent me into a werewolf! Yo, what
He's not a werewolf, okay? He's a weasel. He's harmless. I mean, he's not harmless. He's killed 27 children, but, you know.
Oh my. This definitely got James Gunn written all over it.
Your mission
Guardians of the Galaxy humor, which
is
I
to
loved,
destroy
actually.
every trace of something known only as Project Starfish. Any questions?
Starfish is a slang term for a butthole. Think there's any connection?
Oh, John.
No.
No.
I can see how John's character's going to get over him as well.
Let's get it.
Oh, nice shot.
Well, that's kind of our thing.
I'm a superhero!
Polka dot man. I mean, come on. That's a great visual to it, too, I think.
Where's my dad?
I want to get you out of their life.
I'm going to get you out of here alive.
Another great shot. All right. This is a...
Ratatouille, what do you got?
Bird.
Now it. Stay off the comm.
Yeah, so, this is a fun trailer. The thing about the Suicide Squad trailers I've kind of noticed, though, they're really not getting into a whole lot of what the story is. Obviously, you know, Amanda Waller recruits a team, and they got to stop some sort of big bad, and in this case, a giant starfish, Starro from the DC Comics. And, of course, we're going to get new teammates here. Obviously, Will Smith is not returning for this film. But I do believe they left it open in case they ever want to do a third Suicide Squad and Will Smith decides to return as Deadshot, which I am hoping that they end up doing, especially if this film is successful under the guise of James Gunn here, under his direction. If this film is a hit as close to anything that the Guardians of the Galaxy films have become, it is definitely going to warrant a third film in this trilogy. And of course, James Gunn has talked about how his film does not contradict anything in the original Suicide Squad film, and it is set in the DCEU. While there was reference to Superman here, because Bloodsport, played by Idris Elba, his character, you know, put Superman in the ICU by shooting him with a kryptonite bullet. So Superman does exist in this world still, much like all the other DC Justice League members do, I'm sure, as well. So it makes sense that, you know, because James Gunn has said, you know, he don't know who the Superman is because it's not his job to cast Superman, but to keep it in the DCEU world is smart on DC's part, because that no matter how the DC universe ends up becoming after the Flash movie next year, when they kind of reboot the series, soft reboot, so to speak, where they're going to keep some elements and getting rid of the elements that aren't working right now. I wouldn't say Ben Affleck's not working, but Ben Affleck is definitely going to be on his way out of the series. Maybe Henry Cavill too. We don't know all the details just yet. There's still hope out there that Henry Cavill Superman could return. But so all this is still set in the DCEU, and it makes sense because that is what they're going to continue to build out. It may not be the exact same way that DC fans want it to be with the Snyder universe and all this sort of thing, but Warner Brothers and DC still have a plan on building out this series and continuing their universe here. I think this film is going to be a lot of fun. I really do. And I want to see Will Smith return, as I said. And, and he's pretty much the only one that's really not coming back that I think was still alive after the first film. But from what I understand, it was due to scheduling conflicts and things like that. Plus, the first film wasn't really received very well. But being this is under new direction, hopefully Will Smith will decide to come back at a later point. But even if he doesn't, but that explains why Idris Elba is playing a character that's not Deadshot, but is similar to Deadshot. So you see what they're doing here? So they kept the options open for Will Smith to return. But even so, I think the characters in this film are very intriguing as well. I can't wait to see what they do with Polka Dot Man, because that is one of the most absurd comic book characters I've ever heard in my life. A superhero, or villain in this case, I suppose, who shoots polka dots. I'm guessing they explode or something special like that, because that ability is one of the strangest powers I've ever seen in comic books ever so far. And I'm sure there's a lot more that are weird, but I'm more into the films and the TV side of things. I don't really follow the comic books themselves that much. Admittedly, I'd like to maybe do that a little more here and there when I have some time. But obviously they're introducing, King Shark, which if you've seen the Flash superhero show on CW, they've had King Shark there a little bit. He plays more of a villain role in that series. This is which obviously he's a villain and a bad guy in this. That's what the Suicide Squad are, but he's going to be a little bit more lovable, kind of like Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy. And we're going to get Weasel, who's going to be like Rocket Raccoon and things like that. And of course, John Cena's character being introduced here as the Peacemaker. He's obviously, got this dry sense of humor, a little bit of maybe not the brightest guy in the room sort of thing, but he is a character kind of like Captain America. I believe John Cena called him a douchey Captain America. So he will get the job done for justice, but he has no qualms about doing what needs to be done, if that is the case, if that means capping some fools. So we'll see what he does. And of course, he's going to be getting his own series on HBO Max with the Peacemaker that is also being written. I don't know about directed, but it's being written by James Gunn as well. So this character has room for spinoffs, and this whole thing with DC, they talk about how they want to take some of the movies and spin them off into TV and have a more interconnected universe and a more singular story. So I can't wait for them to establish this moving forward. It's going to still be another year, maybe a little more, before we start to get to see all the fruits of that labor here. But if they stay the course, I think that DC has a bright future ahead of it. And of course, I think, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, we're getting her coming back again, reprising her role as the character. She's starting to grow on me. I wasn't a big fan of this interpretation right away. Obviously, I was a big fan of the Batman animated series version of it, and I didn't know how well it was going to play in live action, but I think she's done a good job, despite whether the fact that either the Suicide Squad or Birds of Prey, despite whether or not you like those films as a whole, I think most people can agree that Margot Robbie is killing it as Harley Quinn, the character herself. So in that regard, I think she's doing a good job, and I look forward to seeing her interpretation of this character even more moving forward. But the real question here is, guys, what did you guys think of the Suicide Squad trailer that is going to be releasing before the film comes out this August? Comment down below, let me know, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.
We about to talk.